It's the new season in Warcraft Rumble, and so I'm here, Dr.Kendo, going up against Box. Yeah, we're both using Old Merc Eye, the same hero right now. The main thing, and I don't think that I really realized this immediately, I kind of had to figure out as I was going because I didn't read, so just in case anybody else fits the bill, you just got to know that the towers are going to have double fortification, so they will be a little bit stronger. I'm kind of putting pressure on both pathways right here, the main pathways. There's not really a middle this time, in the previous PvP season especially, you remember that, right? There was a middle path, a right path, a left path. Anyway, you notice that, of course, I sent a Banshee on in there whenever they're going to send a Warsong Raider. That's kind of my strategy right now as I see that they have that unit. And so with that many on both teams, though, I can straight up maybe double Raider them if I get the chance. Now, you obviously saw Safe Pilot go ahead and disengage their Harpies, that army. Hopefully it wasn't a waste, but the good thing about Safe Pilot is probably the obvious, right? Everybody knows this if you play this game, but if you're brand new maybe, but you get the explosion from just landing first off, but then you actually have a unit, right? You have a ranged little mini on the map. So I am getting decimated on that tower, so that's kind of what I was talking about. I thought hey, it's not going to be too bad to take on this tower, right? I'll just send raiders at it, just like they're sending a raider at me, but they're not actually sending it to my defensive tower, which would be to my right. They are trying to engage my base actually with it. So yet again, I'm just kind of keeping up that strategy. Notice, of course, they got these little goblins right there. We'll take them out real fast, but like I say, look at this. The towers are looking fine, really, and we did take theirs, so that's going to be good right now if we can keep it, because then you can apply pressure. Just obviously you have a little bit closer of a range to their base, so that's one thing, right? But now we also have two pathways that are really ours for the most part. They can obviously send up both pathways as well, but hey, we'll see. I throw down a Banshee again because they got a Raider right here, so it's also just good because that's one of the higher, they've got a deck probably similar to mine in some regards, is good to do with Old Merc Eye. You want lower cost in general, just because if you want to send out the Old Merc Eye itself, right when you place it, you obviously then want to spam your units because you'll get some little Murlocs with it. More Murlocs will spawn, whenever you send out good old Merc Eye. And so right now, let's go ahead and do it right there. You're gonna see that fly off, and this, I didn't execute super well. I threw down a Griffin Rider. That's a good time also if you have the little Kobold to start mining some gold and whatnot. It's only one, gold to use it, so that's what I did, and you can spawn some, several Murlocs right there if you go with that strategy. And so let's throw a safe. We're gonna put it right up here near their base. I want to get a little bit more damage in, which I do successfully right here, because they didn't really have a defense up when I did that. That's the cool thing about the Banshee. I am spending 4 gold for it, but I'm taking their Raider, and again, if I want to double up on Raiders, I could if I had them at the same time, or it's just, again, taking out the mini that's in their army that probably costs the most, or maybe it's tied. I have to see which other units they have, actually, to pay attention to that, but we're not going to do it every time. We have a Banshee opportunity right there, but obviously all of our little Murlocs here that we've taken on, they can do it, and so we actually kind of forced him to spawn a unit right there, which was the Old Merc Eye, and he didn't have anything else, whether Box didn't have gold or whether they wanted to wait and charge up. I don't know. They didn't send out any other units, meaning they didn't get to take advantage of those Murloc spawns that come with it. So we are in overtime right now, and it's looking good for me, although look at how many units he's going to be sending on in here. This is crazy, and so I distract the Raider, which was really nice because we don't even do any damage to it. Get that distraction and take it over. Beautiful, but then he's got Harpies, of course, so hey, it's a distraction for them. All in all, we took a unit away from him. It was good. Just could have gone slightly better, but it's okay. We'll send the Banshee on in again. Boom, take it over. It's going to stop the Quillbore right here. So again, we're pretty untouchable. This is nice. We're also running map control on gold. We're doing really well. And hey, only 13 seconds left, so when it reaches that 10 seconds, both sides are going to lose health. Box can't even take anymore. And so with that damage in overtime, it's just one little tap, like a sneeze. And I got the victory. My first win for Season 2.